Predstavnici vlade Srbije najavili su da će u 2017. uložiti najmanje 10 miliona evra u startapove, biznis inkubatore i naučno-tehnološke parkove, pre svega u Novom Sadu i u Nišu, i da će pritom koristiti iskustva zemalja poput Izraela, koji čak ima i nešto što bi se kod nas moglo prevesti kao agencija za inovacije.
We are in the offices of Israel. Israel is the Israeli Europe R&D Directorate. We are part of the Israeli Innovation Authority. This is the organization, or it's a new organization that is being established these days, and replacing what was called the Office of the Chief Scientist. And our role here is to support, in the Innovation Authorities, to support the Israeli high-tech industry and or technological industry to advance their R&D capabilities and to support industrial R&D.
Izraelci sebe smatraju inovativnim narodom, a od nedavno im je promotivni slogan i Startap nacija.
There are many reasons, and as you probably know, there is a wonderful book that was written about why Israel has become a startup nation. I think it has mainly to do with the quality of the education, science, and technology in Israel. So there are a number of qualified people. It has to do with the entrepreneurial spirit of Israel. It has to do with the fact that Israel was established, didn't have much support and no resources or natural resources, and had to build a lot of things by itself, had to deal with water shortage, had to deal with defense and military issues, and this was also another aspect that supported the fast growth of Israeli innovation. It has to do with Israeli mentality and culture, that people here are not afraid to fail, that people here are pushing to create, that people here see their vision as establishing a company and succeeding.
Izrael se strašno trudi u tehnološkom smislu da bude tu među vodećim zemljama sveta. I ono što sam ovako čitajući, oni imaju jako mnogo patenata, znate, registrovanih, tako da u svim tim tehničkim stvarima koje mi danas koristimo, kao ove telefone i mobilne stvari, a da ne govorimo isto tako i u oružju, svuda ima nešto od izraelske tehnologije. Tako da to je jedna zemlja koja poljoprivredi isto.
Ali sve zapravo jeste počelo od poljoprivrede i preživljavanja, od ulaganja države u vodosnabdevanje do revolucionarnih pronalazaka kao što je navodnjavanje kap po kap. I upravo se tu pokazao i preduzetnički duh, jer je odmah osnovana i firma koja će pronalazak da pretvori u industrijski proizvod.
Our slogan is grow more with less. The main idea behind this slogan is to help the farmers that are our clients to grow more using less resources. When we speak about resources, we speak about energy, water and fertilizers. Today Netafim works in over 110 countries. We have more than 28 subsidiaries worldwide. In the Balkan region we have 3. We have one in Hungary, one in Bulgaria and one in Greece. And we are increasing the activity year after year.
Tako je u malom izraelskom kibucu od onog što danas nazivamo startupom nastala multinacionalna korporacija sa prihodom većim od $800 miliona godišnje i u većinskom vlasništvu Panevropskog investicionog fonda. Mnogo se toga, dakle, promenilo u svetskoj ekonomiji i na tržištu, da ne govorimo o neverovatno dinamičnoj tehnološkoj revoluciji, ali je država, kažu u Izraelu, uvek pratila trendove i podsticala preduzetništvo.
It created a very successful program called Yuzma. It provided the private market incentive to build venture capital companies and funds. The government participated in those funds and gave the investors the option to buy the government out. So it was a short-term program and very successful. It basically created the venture capital industry in Israel. It created the first 10 active venture capital funds. So in order to have innovation, you need private funding, which was initially supported by the government. You need the entrepreneurship and you need the capabilities. So you need people who are capable, and this was a very good. It was exactly in the right time, and a very good combination. The government was in and out fast. Then also in the 90s there was a huge immigration, Russian immigration that came to Israel, and the government created the technological incubator program, which basically established thousands of startups along the years, took the knowledge and the know-how of the people that came and supported them, gave them the facility and the financial resources to establish their companies.
I zaista od velikog broja tehnoloških, ali i drugih firmi nastalih sredinom 90-ih ostalo je aktivno gotovo 40%. Ono što je započela država preuzeli su izraelski preduzetnici, pa je pored hiljade startapa logično bilo i otvaranje zajedničkih radnih prostora. Posetili smo jedan na 7 spratova moderne poslovne zgrade u centru Tel Aviva sa 1000 članova, odnosno firmi, i tendencijom širenja u Evropi.
Mindspace is a co-working space. It's an Israeli company. We've started here in Tel Aviv. Today, other than the 2 locations that we have in Tel Aviv, we also have a place in Berlin with about 1,000 members and another place in Hamburg. And we're aiming to have many more locations in Europe in the future. Basically, what we offer is a co-working space. We think the most beautifully designed co-working space there is. We work on a monthly model, so people can come here for a month, minimum a month, and stay for forever. So we have companies that have been with us for 2 years, more than 2 years now, since the opening. We have startups, service providers, freelancers, graphic designer. What we do is we build a community. So it's very relevant for startups because of the location and because of all the services that we provide, but it's also relevant for everyone who needs an office. So let's say there is a startup sitting here and he needs some sort of service, he comes to us, there is a team of community managers, we know everyone, we know what everyone is doing, and we know how to connect them. So if you need a lawyer's advice, or if you need a new accountant, or even if you need a new logo and you just need a designer, you come to us and we help you find the relevant person.
Za Rachel nema sumnje da se i velike kompanije menjaju i da napuštaju filozofiju konzervativnog radnog prostora.
Being companies as well, you can see that here in Mindspace Tel Aviv, 2 floors were taken by a very big company. Barclays, the investment bank, took 2 floors here and they opened an accelerator and an innovation division. I think that even those big companies want to be a part of things like this because they understand that this is where innovation happens. Not in the big corporate places, but in these places where the young people are, where the new ideas are. So even they want to be a part of those things.
A hiljade kreativnih, mladih ljudi sa idejom i preduzetničkim duhom koji ne zna za reč neuspeh, idealno je mesto i za lovce na startape, odnosno manje ili veće investicione fondove.
We're a microfund that based in Silicon Valley, and we provide Israeli companies, Israeli startups, the opportunity to overcome the gap between having like such a potential, big minds and great opportunity and talent here, and actually the opportunity to establish a company in the US market. The reason we sit here actually in Mindspace, Hadam in Tel Aviv, is because we have the ability to be a part of an amazing ecosystem, networking, where you can find small and bigger companies that just dream about having the best product or service that's going to change the world out there. So we're here to actually find these companies and provide them the opportunity to go to the Silicon Valley, make the connections, find the right investors, and get bigger and better.
Definitely we see there was a very popular trend, which still exists, but there are changes, that many young entrepreneurs established companies that were sold to US companies or other foreign companies. Sometimes it's a logical way of business, and the company, in order to grow, needed this collaboration or needed to be bought out. Some of the companies grew in Israel. Of course, the benefit of growing a company in Israel is much bigger, and we want to support this trend.
I zbog toga vas još jednom vodimo u kibuc, ali na drugom kraju pustinje Negev, gde je nastala još jedna kompanija koja je ostala izraelska, a lider je u svetu kada je reč o vrlo specifičnom segmentu korišćenja energije sunca.
Organic energy, as you may already know, established 40 years ago, more than 40 years ago, and developed a unique manufacturing technology which enable us to do very special solar swimming pool collectors for heating swimming pools just from the sun. And from this technology we do a few other things like heat exchangers and salt chlorinators, so most of our business is in the swimming pool industry and in the solar industry, which is relatively unique.
Možda vam grejanje bazena ne deluje kao primamljiv deo kolača industrije u vezi sa obnovljivim izvorima energije, ali u Magenu kažu da je to upravo njihova prednost na tržištu.
Sure, I think we are only in the start, so people by long education programs started back in the 80s and now in the new millennium realized that the sun can really deliver all the world energy needs in the future. And many companies are striving to achieve that challenge, either in solar electricity, energy storage, and we are in a very small niche of swimming pool heating. Traveling a lot in Europe and in other places, we realize that still many swimming pools are heated by gas or by electricity, by heat pumps, while there is enough sunny days that can at least save 40 to 50% of the heating cost of swimming pools just from heating it by the sun. And the investment for installing a solar swimming pool heating is not so big, so the return on the investment when you compare it to heating by fuels like propane or natural gas or electricity is really fast.
I ne samo da je visoka tehnologija postala izraelski biznis broj 1, već se na svakom koraku može videti da u bilo kojoj oblasti života ljudi u Izraelu rado prihvataju i koriste nove tehnologije.
Toga ima u Negevu ogromnim količinama. Sad, dobro, Izrael je sunčana zemlja, ali vidim da i u Evropi zemlje koje nemaju toliko, ali imaju sunce preko leta, sada koriste sunčanu energiju umjesto struje u klasičnom smislu. Tako da, evo, sad Izrael još ima i gasa po obali, pronašli su i bit će uskoro zemlja koja će izvoziti gas, recimo. Ali nije u pitanju gasu, nego tehnologija neka koja može se koristi kao energija.
A jedna od sličnosti Srbije i Izraela kao malih, ali zemalja sa cenjenim visokoobrazovnim ustanovama je u tome što one ne mogu da podmire rastuće potrebe za stručnjacima, naročito u IT industriji.
Israel has a good basis of educated people and relevant for the technology industry. It starts with the army that provides education, universities provide education. We certainly don't have enough, and we certainly always need to compete with what's going on in the world. So the basis is here, but we always see the challenges ahead, and we want to stay in the curve or above the curve and to see how we can expand our science and technology human capital and to keep it very high quality and also with that entrepreneurial spirit. So this combination is a winning combination for Israel.
I na kraju, osim o startupima i visokotehnološkim kompanijama, da kažemo koju reč i o malom biznisu i o sličnostima i razlikama Srbije i Izraela kada je reč o preduzetnicima. Sandra Janićijević živi u Izraelu nešto više od 15 godina, ali se tek pre 2 odlučila da se osamostali i registruje se kao maserka.
Ukoliko na godišnjem nivou bruto zaradu imam do 100.000 šekela ili nekih 25.000 evra. Znači ne plaćam ni porez, nikakav, ni PDV. Ukoliko pređem tih 100.000 šekela godišnje bruto zarade, automatski prelazim u drugu vrstu biznisa i odande već moram da plaćam ne znam koliko posto poreza i PDV. S tim da i ovaj biznis sada što imam, znači ja moram da pravim godišnje izveštaje, jel na osnovu čega bi oni znali da koliko sam ja zaradila.
Tako smo zatvorili krug od poljoprivrede i njenog uticaja na razvoj privrede preko izraelskog visokotehnološkog čuda do malog biznisa. U ovoj emisiji svakako nismo, a to nam nije bila ni namera, u potpunosti odgovorili na pitanje kako je Izrael, država stara nešto manje od 70 godina, sa tek 7 miliona stanovnika, uspela da na listi američke berze ima gotovo 110 kompanija, osim Sjedinjenih država, više nego bilo koja druga na svetu. Želeli smo samo da pokažemo delić onoga što nadležni u Srbiji žele da primene i na što bismo svakako mogli da se ugledamo.